Hello, everybody. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the money growth. And if you notice, sometimes it's very hard to break through the money ceiling that you have. And this is all about connection with your father. And when you connect with your father in a certain way, it can block your flow of money to your life. So how does it work? Let's say when you've been a child, this is our nervous system. When you've been a child, so what happens? Let's say you stay next to your father and you got scared. Okay, so somewhere in your body, this energy blocked, and you maybe don't remember, but slowly, it's like you push it down and you're used to it, and you don't even understand why you feel certain way when it's talk about bigger money, increase the money, accept the money. So this is all in our body, because our body very smart. Our body, it's all about to protect us from danger. And when our body, when we start to detect that and release that energy, then we shift our energy field. We start to vibrate differently. And for that, I have the little practice for you, little practice for you. And when we think certain way, the energy flows certain way, it's vibrate a certain way. And when we set the energy the way that we want to increase, we want to shift, we want to move forward and expand our comfort zone, then we need to focus on it. And when we focus on it, what happens is when we focus on it here, so our body start to change. And we just release those blocks that's holding us back. Because when something holding you back, you understand that is something deep inside. Sometimes we cannot explain. So what happens is when you've been a child, something stuck in your body, and now we will transform this energy with little transformational visualization. Okay, bear with me, and I would like you to please just imagine your father, and you can close your eyes. You can, let's start with that. You close your eyes, you start to breathe, you calm down, and you imagine you see your father. So you see your father. How far your father from you right now? What is feeling when you look at your father? Do you want to hug your father? Do you want to come closer to your father? Everybody different. Notice what is it for you. And now detect those feelings that it's maybe you like to make it like you would love to have it differently. Like, let's say, have a lack of love, attention, understanding. What was like lack of with your father? Okay. And now please notice the main feeling between you and your father. What is the main feeling between you and your father? Beautiful. Just remember that. I want to ask you this question, your father. Not a question, just say, you are my father. You're my papa. Okay? And I am your daughter. Or I am your son. and feel what's going on in your body when you say it. What in the energy in your body start to really, like, what you feel in your body. And now imagine you are a little girl or little boy, and you stay next to your father. And you stay next to your father and something happened that make you feel uncomfortable, that make you feel maybe scared or shame. What is it in you? How do you feel now? And notice how old were you? What was situation? Just pause the situation. If situation comes to your mind, just pause the situation and start to discover, like, look at the situation, how you feel next to your father at this moment, when you feel uncomfortable. And now I want you to just detect that feeling in your body, and find out, like, maybe you even see the color of that feeling. Very important. Just keep your eyes closed, and this uncomfortable feeling next to your father have a color, and possibly it have some quality. So maybe it's warm, or maybe it's cold. What is it for you? And now imagine that you are taken out from your body and look at this. And possibly you can even give it an image as a child. Only your inner child can make an image, given an image for this feeling that you just metaphorically take out from you. And look at this. You hold it in your hand, let's say. What is it for you? How does it look like? And for everybody, it's different. And everybody is different. Some people see it as a rock. Some people see it as a big piece of ice. Some people see like some kind of animal. What is it for you? So when you detect that, and you show this to your father, and tell your father, Father, I was afraid to show that to you. I was afraid to talk to you about this feeling. And put it in front of your father's feet. Just as a child, put it just in front of your father. Put it down, this feeling. And see how your father reacts. And now notice, like, what was missing, what feeling was missing that you got another feeling. And if you even say you don't have a father, you do have a father because you've been born, okay, and you have a father. You can imagine in your head. It's very important because it's all metaphorically. And when we detect all these energies, then you open up the gate for abundance. Because this holding you back, but when you detect and give it to him metaphorically, and then you release the energies that's stuck in your body. So now you understand, you hold this feeling, or like kind of heavy feeling that Father give it to you, okay? And you hold it because you want to compensate for another feeling. What would you like to have instead? Think about this. What would you like to have instead of that heavy feeling? That feeling you just give it to your Father. What is it for you? And for everybody it's different. For someone it's a lack of love, lack of attention, lack of compassion. So you just tell your Father, Father, I felt so hurt back then, and I feel it now. Father, I don't come here to judge you. I came here to just share with you. I need to transform this energy because it's not mine. So see what your Father's saying, how he reacts. Beautiful. And now as adult, as a soul, you come close to this little inner child and give a hug, warmth, and just all what your inner child needs to have. So when you give this love to your inner child, then tell me, how do you feel? Tell your inner child you would never let her, I'm looking at my notes, you would never let her be alone anymore. Leave her alone. And she doesn't need to ask for this love from the child anymore. Tell to your Father, I have all rights to be happy. Because I felt that you didn't give me enough in the childhood. So I have my bigger, stronger part of me, which is protecting me now. You didn't give me enough in my childhood, and now I can give it to myself. All these feelings, it's okay. I understand. Now I know I survived and I'm okay. And now talk to your inner child, talk to that little girl. What she is let go of? Let go of happiness, connection, excitement, curiosity. What else she let go and take on that different energy just to be feel belong to the Father, and she will tell you. And now tell her, I survived, we survived together, and I understand you because you part of me. And now I want you to allow yourself to be curious, to be loved, to be excited, to be energetic, to get all these powers back. So she doesn't have to follow these rules anymore because she took it out and gave it to Father. And it's Father's choice now either to keep it or pass it to people who give it to him. You see how it works? You let go first and you give it to Father, and Father can give to his father, your grandfather, or possibly somebody else. And now you as a soul being stand next to your inner child, really get into that powerful position that you show your inner child that you are, protect your inner child. She doesn't need to be afraid anymore. And just take that inner little child, hug her, and release this situation and your father. And I want you to just inhale and on exhale, imagine that parallel reality where you now in a perfect position, situation in your life, that it already exists. What is it the best way for you to be right now? Let's say you have everything you want, because it's all in parallel reality already exists. And now you can show your father that, look, I am capable of, and show him parallel reality and see how much he going to be happy, because you can tell him, Papa, in parallel reality, and see how much he going to be happy, because you can tell him, Papa. And now I want you to see you in parallel reality and really come close to yourself in parallel reality and look her in the eyes. And ask her to tell you honestly what is you can do, what steps you can do to connect with her, to vibrate the same vibration with her. And she will tell you. Listen to information comes your way. Trust your intuition and just connect with you in parallel reality. Feel this energy come. Notice how you open up your shoulders, lift your chin up, and feel this connection. Also ask her, what do you need to think about money? How she is think about money in that parallel reality where she is abundant. Ask her how she's feeling, what she's thinking about money, how she's vibrating, how she's acting, how she's talking, what she's feeling. Just connect with her. Just connect with her and feel it. Look at her eyes. Get this connection. Beautiful. Breathe. Notice all this vibration come up and really start to give you these insights. When you understand, when answers come to your mind, start to give you these insights. When you understand, when answers come to your mind. And now you don't make decision as a child. You make decision as adult. You take responsibilities because responsibilities give you freedom. Responsibilities open up doors for you because you trust yourself. You're confident in yourself because you're responsible. Beautiful. And now breathe in, breathe out, and we start our practice about having more money in life. And now you see the difference between before and now. Before you think certain way, and possibly you didn't take the right steps. But now, after talking to your father, after giving to your father this fear, you see a new way, a new you, new possibilities, new opportunities, new ways to open up, how to expand your comfort zone. Because it's all about comfort zone. And then your comfort zone open up. It stretched gently, nicely, in a perfect time, in a perfect way for you. Please remember this feeling. Make a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And you know when to open your eyes. And when you're ready, you open your eyes. And please make some notes. Trust yourself. Trust the information comes your way. Trust what you start to understand. And write it down. Expand. Expand on possibilities for you. Thank you so much.